Okay, good evening. Let's start the discussion. Session එක පටන් ගමු. So once again, in this session, I'll be discussing 2020 common general test paper. Yes, I'll be discussing that paper. So once again, කියන්න ඕන කට්ටිය the first 10 MCQs මම discuss කරන්න යන්නේ. Please discuss them by yourself. Okay. මොකද මේ ටික අය අහන්නේ නැහැ. වැඩක් නැහැ මේ ටික discuss please what. No use of yeah. No use of simply
20 are like 20% logic and 80% math and questions.
Someone is in another meeting, right? Who is that person? Okay. I think it's accounting. Okay, ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. අපි වැඩි කතා බහ නැතුව let's move on to yeah these max questions. මෙන්න මේ part එකට යමු. මෙන්න මේකනේ අමාරු කට්ටිය. This part is very difficult, right? අපි මෙන්න මේ part එකට. Let's move on this part. Let's start from MCQ number 11. Yes, let's start from Kati MCQ number 11. To win a 50 over cricket match, the target set is 309 runs. At the end of the 10th over, the run rate was 4.5. What is the required minimum run rate in the remaining 40 hours to reach the target? Any volunteer, please, who knows the answer? Yeah, any volunteer who knows the answer? Tagal den answer. Yes, in a 50 over cricket match, the target was 309 runs. At the end of the 10th over, the current run rate was 4.5. And yes, they're asking what is the required minimum run rate in the remaining 40 overs. Okay, we have received some answers. හැමෝම කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේක කියලා. Yes. හැමෝම කියන්නේ මෙන්න all right. So once again, ගොඩක් අය කියන answer number 3 කියලා. Should I discuss this? මොකද හැමෝම කියන answer number 3 කියලා. Should I discuss this? Tagal කියන්න. Should I discuss this question?
Yes, sir.
Discuss. Okay, yes, Abdullah. I'll discuss the question. Okay. Hari. ඔන්න බලන්න. So in a 50 what? In a 50 over, මම ටගල් discuss කරන්නේ what? Yeah. 50 overs වලින් ලකුණු කීයක් ගහන්න ඕනේද? Over 50ට කට්ටිය ලකුණු කීයක් ගහන්න ඕනේද? ලකුණු 309ක් ගහන්න ඕනේ. හරිනේ? වැඩේ ගොඩ. Yes කට්ටිය from 50 overs, yes. We should score 309 runs. At the moment, yes, at the moment, what has happened? 10 overs are gone. Yes, Katya, 10 overs are gone. And what about the required run? What about the current run rate? 10 overs. After 10 overs, the current run rate is 4.5. Yes, after 10 overs. After 10 overs, the current run rate is 4.5, which means Katya over එකට ලකුණු කීයද ගහලා තියෙන්නේ? 4.5. Yes. They have only scored 4.5 runs per over. Once again, මොකද්ද කට්ටිය මේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ මෙයාලා? They have given the current run rate. Then they have given the what? Current run rate. Yes. So they have given the what katiya? The current run rate after 10 overs, which means after 10 overs යාලා එක over එකකට ගහලා තියෙන කට්ටිය
196 ආකලා නේද 97 කෝටියට පොළ තක්කන්න 200 තනේ තක්කන්න join 200 තේන මේක
give me a second මම මේක මේ දකින්න
perfect good man
දැන් හරි නේද අනේ මන්ද මොනවද කියන මට තේරුන්නේ නැහැ එනක தமிழ் தெரியாது அதனால எனக்கு ஒண்ணுமே விளங்காது මට බැන්නක් දන්නේ නැහැ அது எனக்கு தெரியாது. பட் என்னது தண்ணில சொல்லுங்க பாப்போம் எனக்கு வேணாம் இல்லதானே அருமை கிடையாது. So once again, yeah, 10 no, yeah, 10 overs, yes, cut here. 10 overs within, yeah, within the first 10 overs, එක over එකට ගහලා තියෙන කට්ටිය 4.5 runs. Okay, 4.5 runs. So which means just multiply 4.5 by 10. Yes, multiply what katiya 4.5 by 10. So how much is it? Multiply 10. Yes, how much is it, Kati? 45. Which means katiya හොඳට තේරුම් ගන්න පළවෙනි over 10 ගහලා තියෙන ලකුණු what? ලකුණු yes 45යි. මං හිතන්නේ දිමුත් කරුණාරත්නයි ධනංජය ඩිසිල්ලා වෙන්න ඇති බැට් කරන ඇත්තේ. I think what? දිමුත් කරුණාරත්නන් yeah, ධනංජය ඩිසිල්වා is playing. So පළවෙනි over 10 ඇතුලේ ගහලා තියෙන කට්ටිය කියන්න 45 runs දාගන්න එක. They have only scored 45 runs within first 10 overs. So once again ලකුණු කීයක් ගහන්න ඕනද? ලකුණු 309ක් ගහන්න ඕන. 309 runs. Okay. Minus now then yeah. බලන්න. Yes, කට්ටිය 45 runs ගහලා ඉවරයි. එතකොට ටක් ගාලා කියන්නේ තා ලකුණු කීයද ගහන්න තියෙන ටක් ගාලා? Is it 200 and is it 264? Yes, මම හරිද කට්ටිය? Is it sorry 200, yeah. Is it 264? මම හරිද වැරදිද? I'm not using the calendar at the moment. Yes, please let me know. Yeah, I'm correct, right? Yes. 254 runs should be scored. Dagan should be scored within Dagan should be scored within 40 overs. Dagan, yes. So once again, what's the key point cut here? Over 50කට ලකුණු 309ක් ගහන්න ඕනේ. After 10 overs, yes, they have only what scored 45 runs. So remove what? Remove 45 from 309. So how much is the remaining runs? It's 264 runs, and that should be scored within 40 hours. Sorry, 40 overs. So how to calculate the required run rate? Just divide what? Just divide 264 runs. Yes, got it. Just divide 264 by 40. So what's the answer? Is it 6.6, Kati? I'm not sure. Is it 6.6? Yes, so per over they have what? Go 6.6 runs. So what's the answer? 6.6 runs should be what? Runs should be scored. Yes, Kati, scored. Candle per over. Make it my answer. Yes, this is the answer. Daga. Right. Alright. Yes. වැඩේ ගොඩනේ වැඩේ අරන කට්ටිය තේරෙනවානේ. Once again, yes, the answer is what? 6.6. අපි යමු දැන් ඊළඟ එකට. අපි යමු කෝච්චි කතාවට. Yes, මං කිව්වනේ. Okay. මේ ක්ලාස් එක ආවට පස්සේ මෙතන ගෑල් ළමයිට මැසේජ් දාන්න එපා කට්ටිය. අයියෝ ගෑල් ළමයි නේද? ඇතිතරම් ඔයාලට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. Please. මෙතන වද දෙනවා කියලා මට මැසේජ් දානවා. ඒක මට වදයක් කට්ටිය. ඔය ගෑල් ළමයි ටික මට නේද මැසේජ් දානවා වද දෙනවා කියලා. ඒක මට වදයක්. ඔයාලා ඉතින් ඒ ගෑල් ළමයිටත් දෙන්න නැති වෙන්නකෝ. My goodness, ඕන්න නේද? ඕන්නම් එල්ලෙල්ල ඉන්න මං ගෑල් ළමයි ටිකක් සෙට් කරලා දෙන්නම්. Right. බෑනේ කරන්න නේද? මේ හෙට එක්සෑම් තියාගෙන අද ලව් කරනවා. ඔය හරියන්නේ නැහැ. ඔය හරියන්නේ නැහැ. ඔය හරියන්නේ නැහැ. පොඩ කිනවා මේ එකත් අයින් කරලා දාන්න. වැඩක් මේක වදයක් කරනවා. Right. හරියන්නේ ඔකෝ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Alright. දැන් කාටවත් මෙසේජ් කරන්න වේද කට්ටිය? කාට එනවා? දැන් රවුම් අතිමයි. Okay. ඒකත් හරි. දැන් හරිනේ දැන් මට මැසේජ් දාන්න පුළුවන් නේ කට්ටිය. ටග් ගාලා කියන්න බෑ. අදට සර්ටි තරම බැයිද ඒත් බැයිද? අකින් යා. ආ මේ ඕවා මට අයින් අයියෝ මේ so please cut yes please මේ එක එක ඉන්ටෙන්ෂනලින් එන්න එපා. ඉතින් ඔය පැය දෙකේ වාලනේදී ගෑනලා මැසේජ් දැම්මා කියලා එයාට වාගෙන කිසිම මුකුත් ඇති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් කිසිම හිතේ මුකුත් ඇති වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එහෙනම් එපා please not don't waste your time. මම දන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ with experience I'm telling. එපා කරන්න ඔයයට. ඔයාලා මෙතනට යමු එපා. யா அதுதான் சிங்கள தெரியலையா இந்த கேரள மைக்கு மெசேஜ் போட்டு யா போடுங்க வேணாம் வரனே விளங்குதா මේ යා don't what message these girls okay යාට කරදර ගන්න එපා අර දැන් තේරුණානේ මේ පටන් ගමු one thing yeah MCQ number 12 what 200-meter long train traveling at a speed of what 60 kilometer per hour takes 30 seconds to pass a tunnel. What is the length of this tunnel in meters? Yes. Any volunteer please who knows the answer? The answer script එක තියෙනවනේ ඉතින් බලලා කියන්න කොටක් ගාලා. Yes බලලා කියන්න. ඔන්න කට්ටිය මෙතන tunnel එකක් තියෙනවලු. හරිද? ඔන්න බලන්නකෝ. There is a tunnel. Okay. Yes කට්ටිය there is what? There is a tunnel. tunnel එකක් තියෙනවා. Right. So once again මෙතන දාගන්න. Yeah we have a train. Yes මෙතන train එකක් තියෙනවා. කවුද ළමයා ළමයාගේ නම කියන්නම වැඩි ඉවරනේ. අජ්මාන්ද මෙන්න මෙයාද මෙන්න මේ නම තියෙන ළමයා ප්ලීස් මාතේ තරහ වෙන්න එපා මටවත් කිසිම කේන්තියක් නැහැ මේ යා ඕනනම් ලීව් වෙන්න ඉන්න පාඩම් කරනවා නම් නැත්නම් යන්න right yes මම දන්නේ අංකල් කෙනෙක්ද ඇන්ටි කෙනෙක්ද සීයා කෙනෙක්ද ආච්චි කෙනෙක්ද කියලා but ඔය නම තියෙනෙක් කියලා දැන් කියන ඕක නවත්තලා ප්‍රශ්න කරනවා තාගන්න yes here we have what ඔන්න කට්ටිය train එකක් තියෙනවා yes we have a train and what about the length of this train මේකේ length එක කට්ටිය ඔන්න බලන්න මේකේ length එක කීයද මේකේ length එක it's 200 what it's 200 meters yes the length of it is how much කට්ටිය 200 meters ටක් ගාලා එන්න කෙලිම මේ IQ ප්‍රශ්න these are IQ questions not easy සීනි බෝල ප්‍රශ්න නෙමෙයි මම මේ answer කියලා නෙමෙයි යන්නේ I'm explaining each and every what question okay මම මේ පොතක් බලාගෙන answers කියවන්නේ so once again there is a 200-meter long train there's a 200-meter long train hari there's a 200-meter long train and මොකද්ද මම කියන්නේ a 200-meter long train traveling at a speed of what 60 kilometers per hour takes 30 seconds to pass a tunnel so they're asking the length of this tunnel so simply what's the shortcut here use what මෙන්න මේක use කරන්න කඩේ speed equals what speed equals distance divided by what distance divided by time taken ටකල් දාගන්න yes we can use this formula yeah speed equals what distance divided by time taken yes all right so what about the distance කට්ටිය so we don't know the distance අපි distance එක දන්නේ නැහැ but yes කට්ටිය we know the time taken yes what about the time taken so it's taking 60 seconds right yes it's taking how many seconds katiya 60 seconds all right 60 yeah 60 seconds may patten kati dagan what about the speed is around how much 60 sorry 30 seconds පොඩ්ඩක් මේක 30 seconds දාගන්න කට it's 30 seconds මෙතන දාගත්ත කියන්න මෙතන 60 kilometers per hour. Yes, දාගන්න 60 kilometers per hour. All right, yes. So once again, what's the key point? Here the key point is, since what? Since the time is given in calendar, since the time is given in seconds, as well as in riyad, we want the answer in what cut here? Here we want the answer in meters, right? එහෙනම් ගොඩක් හොඳයි මේක මොනවද? මේක changes to පොඩක් ඉන්නකෝ. 60 seconds. Okay. Once again මට කියන්න බාන්න කට්ටිය 1 kilometer equals ඔන්න බලන්න 1 kilometer equals how many meters? It's 1000 meters, right? So it's 1000 meters. And yes, cut here, it's 1000 meters and 1 cannon. 1 hour equals දාගන්න මම කෙලිම දාන්න it's what 3600 what seconds. Okay, 3600 seconds. All right. So convert what? So convert this 16 to meters, Kati. Yes, convert this 16 to what? 16 to meters. So what's the answer? It's 60,000. Yes, Kati. Now they are traveling what? 60,000 meters per hour. Yes, it's traveling what? 60,000 meters per hour. Yes. Ekka payakata Kati. This train is traveling 60,000 what? 60,000 meters. Now what's what next? Guess what? Me pata දාගන්න. So insert something like this. Insert x. X me pata දාගන්න. Then what? Me මේක මේ පැත්තට යනවා කියන්න minus 30 කියලා. So what's the answer? මොකක්ද answer එක? Any volunteer please? Yes, what's the answer? 60,000 divided by 30 seconds. What's the answer? ටක් ගාලා කියන්න බෑ. Is it 500 or something? දාගන්න. කිය දෙන්න කට්ටිය. පොඩ කියලා මේක 2000 දෙන්න පොඩක් කියලා. අපි 60 seconds it takes 60 kilometers per hour. මෙන්න හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ මෙහෙම දාගන්න. කියන්නේ 60 kilometers 200 meters දෙන්නේ පොඩ කියලා. 200 meter long train is traveling at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, takes 30 seconds to pass the 30 seconds to හරි මේ බලන්නකෝ කොහොම ඕනේ. Just divided by what? Divided by 3000 දාගන්න කට්ටිය මෙන්න divide by 3600 meters. Okay, divide. Okay, මම ආයි මේක ලියන්න නැත්නම් පැටලෙනවා. ඔන්න බලන්න. මම ලියන්න කට්ටිය. I'll write it, otherwise all the පැටලෙයි. Within 1 hour, yes, Kati, within 1 hour, this train is traveling. Yes, ඔන්න බලාගන්න. Once again, within 1 hour, this train is traveling how many kilometers? 60 kilometers. Okay, ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. Which means දාගන්න within what? Within once again within 1 hour. Yes, within 1 hour. This train is what? It's traveling. Yes, Kati, it's traveling 60,000 meters. Yes, දාගන්න කට්ටිය in 1 hour. Yes, this train is traveling කියන්නේ 60,000 meters. ඔන්න බලන්න within 1 second. Yes, within 1 second, this train is traveling. Yes, Kati, how many meters? Just divide 60,000 by how much, Kati? Just divide 60,000 by 3,600. So what's the answer? Thank you. One answer. Yes, what's the answer? Yes, what's the answer? Point answer. What's that answer? Yes, 60. Okay. Which means, which means, this train travels 16.66, yeah, something like this, right? 66 meters per 1 second. That's the key point. Yes, first of all, within 1 hour, this train is traveling 60 kilometers. A 200-meter long train is traveling a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, which means within 1 hour, this train is traveling 60 kilometers. So if we convert these 60 kilometers into meters, what is the answer? Within 1 hour, this train is traveling 60,000 meters. Then what did I do? Then I calculated within 1 hour, within 1 second, how many meters will this train travel? Just divide 60,000 meters by 3,600 seconds. So what is the answer? So why 3,600? In a yes kati in 1 hour, minutes in each minute, yes, there are 60 seconds. So in total, yes, how many seconds? 3,600 seconds. It's 3,600 seconds. It's 3,600 seconds, which means that here, this train is traveling 16.66 meters per 1 second. Then minna me tunnel එක pass කරන්න. මෙන්න මේ train එකට. Yes, මෙන්න මේ point එකේ ඉඳන් ඔන්න බලන්න. මේ train එකට මෙන්න මේ point එකේ ඉඳන් මෙන්න මේ point එක, yeah, up to this point. Yes, කට්ටිය, up to this point කොච්චර seconds යනවද? It's taking 30 seconds, okay? It's taking 30 seconds. It's taking 30 seconds. Once again, මේ කෝච්චිය ගන්න ඕනේ. අනිවාර්යෙන් කෝච්චිය ගන්න ඕනේ. වයිද? මොකද මේ කෝච්චියත් අර බින්ගෙන් එළියට එන්නේ. Once again, from what? From this point until the entire train is until the entire train is out of the tunnel. Yes, it takes how many seconds? 30 seconds, which means, yes, which means, yeah, 1 second, what? If 1 second equals something like this, multiplied by 30 seconds. So what's the answer? Is it 500 meters? Then another 500 meters, aren't they? Oh, it's 500 meters, right? So once again, මේ train එක පැයකට travel කරනවා 60 kilometers. So then calculate how many meters will it travel per 1 second. So එක තප්පරයකට කට්ටිය this train is traveling 16.6667 meters. That's it. So what? එක තප්පරයකට කට්ටිය 16.6667 meters travel කරනවා කියන්නේ. The meter what? 30ක් යනවනේ කට්ටිය මේ tunnel එක what? Tunnel එකෙන් එළියට එන්න. So 16.667 seconds. Sorry, meters. Okay, meters multiplied by 30 seconds. What's the answer? It's obviously 500 meters. It's obviously 500 meters. So but this is the answer. Answer. This this 500 meters consist of this 200 meter long train as well. So what? Reduce that 200 meters. So what's the answer? 500 meters minus minus 200 meters because what cut here? It's obviously 300 meters. So that's the what? That's the length of this tunnel. Length of this tunnel. It's only this much. So the length of this tunnel is how much? It's obviously, yeah. Yes, it's obviously 300 meters. It's obviously 300 meters. So hope this part is very clear. Clear. Once again, a train is traveling 60 kilometers per hour, which means මෙයා පැයකට කිලෝමීටර් 60ක් යනවා, which means per 1 second it's traveling කියන්නේ 16.667 meters, which means කියන්නේ, it's taking 30 seconds to කියන්නේ get out of this tunnel. Yes, මේ tunnel එකෙන් එළියට එන්න meter කියන්නේ sorry seconds 30ක් යනවා කට්ටිය. So that 30 seconds include කියන්නේ, that includes the length of the tunnel as well as the length of the train කට්ටිය. මොකද train එක අතව tunnel එකෙන් එළියට එන්නේ නැහැ. තේරෙනවද? that අර 30 seconds යන්නේ yes කට්ටිය to what? To entirely bring that train out of that tunnel. So which means what? It contains the length of this train as well. So 500 meters minus 200 meters, then we get the length of the what? Tunnel. That's 300. That's 300. All right. So what next? Api ළඟකට යමු. අපි yeah. Let's move on to question number 13. අපි 19ට යමු. Is all right. ඔය message දානවද එක අය? පද දිනවද? ගණන් ගන්න එපා. ගණන් එපා. All right. සමහර නේද? මානසික ලෙඩුත් ඉන්නවා. Yes, sometimes there's සමහර මානසික ලෙඩුත් ඉන්නවා. මම මේවට yes කෙල්ලොන්ට ප්‍රොපෝස් කරන්නේ. මාරු. මානසික ලෙඩු ඉතින් අම්බෝ ඉතින් නේද ලංකාවේ ඉන්න කට්ටිය ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ඉතින් ලංකාවෙන් ඔහොම තමයි. ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. WhatsApp ගියත් Facebook ගියත් FB ගියත් ලංකාවේ නෑ නේද? අපි ජාත්‍යන්තරයට යන්න හරි වට. දාගන්න. So yeah. All right. දැන් කට්ටිය ටිපර් එන්න එපා okay. ටිපර් එන්න එපා. මෙතනට අපි යමු. දැන් ටිපර් එන්න එපා. Please don't what ටිපර් okay. දාගන්න. ටිපර් එන්න එපා. මොකද all right. So දාගන්න මේක මොකද්ද? Anura borrowed and what? Anura borrowed an amount of money on simple interest rate at කියන්න කට්ටිය මේකට short method එකක් තමයි. There is a shortcut okay. For 6% per annum for first 2 years, then කියන්න කට්ටිය 5% per annum for the what next 3 years and 4% per annum beyond 5 years. If what Anura, if the total interest paid by him at the end of 10 years is කියන්න කට්ටිය 11,750. How much money did Anura borrow? Yes, how much money did Anura borrow? Any volunteer please who knows the answer? Answer එක දාන්න කියන්න බෑ. Any volunteer who knows the answer? Yes, tag ගාලා කියන්න. What's the answer? All right. Yes, what's the answer? අන්න බලන්න අනුර borrowed what? Anura borrowed some money from whom කට්ටිය? Borrowed some money from whom? From yeah. Let's say from Ranil. Yes, let's take Ranil from Ranil. දාගන්න. Anu yeah, දාගන්න. From Ranil. දාගන්න Anura borrowed some money from Ranil. Yes, අපි Ranil අයගෙන් නේද සල්ලි අරන් තියෙන්නේ. Ranilගෙන් සල්ලි අරන් so දාගන්න මෙතන. First what? First year. First year and second year. Yes, Kati, first year and second year. How much is the first and second year දාගන්න? How much is the interest cut here? 6% per annum. Yes. What about the remaining 3 years? Then yeah, from third year to fifth year. Third year to fifth year. Third year to what? Fifth year. It's Yes, 5%. 5% per annum. Yes, it's 5% per annum. 5% per annum. So what about, yeah, from after or else from fifth, yeah, or else sixth year to sixth year, 10th year. Yes, මෙයා කට්ටිය අවුරුදු 10ක් නේ ගන්නේ. 10th year can 4% interest per annum. 4% interest per annum. And the total, yes, කට්ටිය. And the total of this is how much? It's 11,000. 11,000 කියන්න කට්ටිය 11,000 rupees කියන්න. Rupees 11,750, which means කට්ටිය this what? This 11,750 contains කියන්න 6% interest of the first year. Then once again කියන්න 6% interest of the second year දාගන්න. Yes කට්ටිය once again. Inside this 11,750, it contains what? 6% of the first year. Once again 6% of the second year. All right. So what else? 5% of third year. Yeah, no what? Then once again 5% of fourth year. Then once again 5% of fifth year. What about the remaining 5 years? Yes, remaining 5 years. Dagan 4%. It's very simple. It's very simple. Once again, not first 2 years. First 2 years per annum per annum 6% නේ. Per annum 6% කියන්නේ අවුරුද්දකටම කියන්න කට්ටිය. අවුරුද්දකටම 12%. Okay. Once again, if per annum is කියන්න. If per annum is 6%, අවුරුද්දකට කියන්න 12%. දැන් අහන්න එපා සර් කොහමද 12 උනේ කියලා. මේක කොහමද 12 උනේ? Yes, per annum 6% කියන්න අවුරුද්දකට කියන්න කට්ටිය 12%, right? Then what about the remaining 3 years from third year to fifth year? Yes, we have 3 years. And annually 5% කියන්න කට්ටිය. For 3 years, yes, it's 15%, right? 5% multiplied by 3. Yes, 5% multiplied by 3. It's what katti 5% multiplied by 3. So what about this 12%? Yes, that 12% consists of 6% multiplied by 2. Yes, 6% multiplied by 2. Eka දාගන්න ඕන note එක. All right. So what about the remaining 5 years? So the remaining 5 years, yes, 4%, right? So it's 20%. 20%. කොහොමද 20% හැදෙන්නේ කට්ටිය? 4 multiplied by 5. ඔනෝදා කට්ටිය වට. ඔය 20% හැදෙන්නේ. දාගන්න. So which means කට්ටිය as a percentage අපි කිව්වොත් එහෙම this 11,000 කියන්නේ 11,750 equals කියන්න. Equals 12% plus, yes කට්ටිය 15% plus 20%. Yes. So what's the answer? It's 40. But බලන්න කට්ටිය කගල 47% කියලා. It's 47%. Yes, right? It's 47%. It's 47%. All right, it's 47%. So දැන් shortcut එක ගන්නන්නද? අච්චරට මෙච්චරයි නම් මෙච්චරට කොච්චරද ඔන්න බලන්න. If කියන්නේ if 46% is ඔන්න බලන්න if what? If 46% is equal to what කට්ටිය? It's equal to 11,750. How much is? 100%. Max කරන ළමයෙක් වුණත් බයෝ කරන ළමයෙක් වුණත් ටෙක් කරන ළමයෙක් වුණත් කියන්න කොමර්ස් කරත් ඉකෝන් කරත් කොමර්ස් කරත් what ආර්ට් කරත් you can use this method ඕන තැනක use කරන්න. Yes, ඕන තැනක use කරන්න. අච්චරට මෙච්චරයි නා 47. Okay. අච්චරට මෙච්චරයි නම් මෙච්චරට කොච්චරද? Yes, කටි 47% equals නම් ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කියනවා. If 47% equals 11,750, How much is Canada? How much is 100%? That's it. If 47% is equal to Canada, 11,700, how much is 100%? So yes, what next? Then cross multiplication. Then cross multiplication, yes. Cross multiplication. So what's the answer? It's 11,750 multiplied by 100 divided by 47%. So what's the answer? Is it 25,000? Answer is the last 25,000. It's coming, right? So the answer is 25,000. Yes, the answer is what? So initially Anura borrowed 15,000 from Ranil. Initially Anura borrowed 25,000 from Ranil. Initially what happened? Anura borrowed 25,000 from Ranil. That's it. Daga note. Please insert the note. Daga note. So hope it's very clear. So what's the answer? It's 25,000. Man, komada katti 25,000 gatte. First of all, I calculated the interest for first 2 years. So first 2 years, account 6%. For 2 years, it's what? 12%. So the remaining 3 years, per year is 5%. So 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. So the what? Remaining 5 years, it's 20%. Why is it? 4 multiplied by 5 years. All right. So 47% equals what cut here? 11,750. So how much is 100%? Then you'll get the answer. That's it. All right. So what next? Mr. Silva. Yes, we have Mr. Silva got here. Yeah, Mr. Silva. Just give me a second. Mr. Silva bought a plot of land with the intention of selling it to earn 8,000 per month. There is a buyer willing to pay 34,000 per perch. Yeah, but that is 15% less than what can Mr. Silva paid for a perch. How much does Mr. Silva expect from a perch? Any volunteer who knows the answer? All right, Dagan. Yes, what's the answer? What's the answer? Answer yes, please let me know the answer. Yes, very good, very good. Answers very good. Yes. Right. Yes. Very good, very good. Then godak 48,000 like you. Yes. Mega discuss කරන්න ඕනද කට්ටිය? Mega discuss කරන්න ඕනද? Yes, discuss කරන්න ඕනද? Okay, I'll discuss it. Man, discuss. Okay. I'll discuss it. Yeah, I'll discuss it. Man, discuss කරන්න. Right. Lebanon වලිනුත් ලෑද ඇවිල්ලා නේ කට්ටිය. දැක්කද මීටින් එකට? Lebanon වලිනුත් ඇවිල්ලා දැක්කද? මේ පාරත් නේද? මේ පාරත් යා ලංකාවේ නේද? ප්‍රතිනායි. Yes. මේ පාරත් මේ පාර යා ලංකාවේ ප්‍රතිනායි ඇවිල්ලා. බලන්න කට්ටිය ජාත්‍යන්තරයට ගිහින් ඉවරයි ඈ. මියාක් ඇවිල්ලා ඉවරයි. Yes. දැක්කනේ මියා කලිෆම ඇවිල්ලා ඉවරයි. සෙල්ලම්ද කට්ටිය. මියා කලිෆම ඇවිල්ලා වෙන මොනවාද නේ?
ඒක නිසා
මීටින් එකට ජාත්‍යන්තරයට ගිහින් ඉවරයි කට්ටිය. Right. සතුටුයි. I think Madi අපිට තමයි දාගන්න දෙන්න. So once again, yes, Mr. Silva. Yes, Kati, Mr. Silva. Mr. Silva is trying to earn. Earn. Yes, rupees how much? Rupees 8,000. Yes, rupees 8,000. Mr. Silva is what? Trying to earn rupees 8,000, which means definitely, definitely, selling price, yes, his selling price should be less than the cost. එයාගේ selling price එක කට්ටිය අනිවාර්යෙන් 8000කට වඩා අඩු වෙන්න ඕනේ. Yes. To what? To obtain a profit of yes කට්ටිය to obtain a profit of 8000 definitely එයාගේ cost එක selling price එකට අනිවාර්යෙන් 8000ක් අඩු වෙන්න ඕනේ. So that's something which you all know. අපි මෙතනට යමු. So there is a buyer, okay? There is a buyer who is willing to pay 34,000 per purge, but that is 15% less than Mr. What? Silver paid for a purge. Yes. Once again, කට්ටිය අච්චරට මෙච්චර නම් මෙච්චරට කොච්චරද? So කියන්නේ if 34,000 equals how much? Or else if 85% equals කියන්නේ කට්ටිය 34,000 how much is 100%? ඇයි දැන් මම මෙතනට 85% දැම්මේ කට්ටිය? Why is it? Because this price is 15% less. Yes, this price can be 34,000 is 15% less than what? Than the price he purchased. Yeah, purchase කරපු price එකට වඩා 115ක් අඩුයි කට්ටිය. This 34,000 is what? 15% less than the price he purchased. So දාගන්න. So 85% equals 34,000. So how much is 100%? Then you'll get the answer. So what's the answer? Cross multiplication, okay? Now what katiya? Cross multiplication. Dagan, it's what? It's cross multiplication. It's 100% multiplied by what? 34,000 divided by 85%. So what's the answer, katiya? Is it 40,000? Yes, is it 40,000? Yes, is it 40,000? Rupees what? Rupees 40,000. Yes, it's what kind of rupees 40,000. So what about the cost of this land? It cost here it's 40,000. So in order what? In order to obtain a profit of 8,000, in continuous selling price here, it's very obvious, right? How much is it? Yes, how much is it? Yeah. So selling, yeah. මෙතන profit equals 8,000. මෙතන what? SP then මෙතන මෙහෙම minus. So what's the answer? So the answer is what? Selling price equals SP equals what cut? SP equals 48,000. Yes, SP equals 48,000. That's it. That's the answer. Yes. Wow. Yeah, Khalif is giving answers. Oh, I'm proud of you. Maths පුළුවන් නේ. So anyway, yes, what's the answer got here? Answer is 48,000. So the cost per purchase 40,000. Once again, Mr. what? Mr. Silva may purchase කළ තියෙන කට්ටිය රුපියල් 40,000 වලට. And he's expecting to earn a profit of 8,000 per purchase. So which means how much is the selling price? 48,000. That's it. 48,000. දාගන්න. වැඩ ඉවරයි. හරිනේ කට්ටිය තේරෙනව නේද? පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න බං. Do you all understand this? Hope it's very clear. Please let me know in the chat portal. දාන්න බං chat portal එකේ මේක තේරෙනවද කියලා. All right, yes. Okay, thank you for your responses. හැමෝම නේද මං හිතනවා තේරුම් ගන්න ඇති කියලා. Thank you for your responses. හරි. ගොඩ වැඩේ ගොඩ. අපි නම් යමු ඊළඟ එකට. Let's move to 15. Yeah, අපි පහලට යමු කට්ටිය. So yes, what about these answers? මේකේ answer කීයද කට්ටිය? මේක මරුවා. මේක මරු කියන්නේ මේක සුපිරි. Yes, any volunteer please? What's the answer of these question? All right, yes, what's the answer? Tagal. I won't answer. Make answer kya na what's the answer? Bhavan is what? Going to drive from city A to city B. He drives the first what? First 1/3 of his trip at an average speed of 30 kilometers per hour. And then the rest of the distance at a what? Average speed of 40 kilometers per hour. So the total what? Trip from A to B takes 4 hours. What is the distance between what? A and B in kilometers? What is the answer? Sure, 140 කියලා. Is it sure? ගොඩක් අය කියන්නේ 140 කියලා. එහෙමද? එහෙමද කට්ටිය? එහෙමද? දාන්නට ගාලා answers yes. ඔයාලා මං හිතනවා මේක කරලා ඇති කියලා. හරි නම් මම ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. Right. හරි. දැන් අරනේ කට්ටිය. Now it's working දැන් අරනේද? දැන් මට දැන් everyone විතරනේ. It's on what? It's only everyone, right? ගන්න. මට දාන්නත් එපා දාන්න everyone. වැඩි කර. දැන් හරි yes. නැත්නම් ඔයාටත් එන වදේ නේද? අපි මෙතනට යමු. දාගන්න is මෙතන A මෙතන B yes AB yes කටි AB. So what about the distance? අපි තාම distance එක දන්නේ නැහැ කටි. Exactly we don't know the distance නෑ. දන්නේ නැහැ. Distance එක දන්නේ නැහැ කටි. No we don't know the distance. Okay. අපි distance එක දන්නේ නැහැ. But what about the time taken? What about the time taken කටි? Yes. Time taken එක කීයද? Time taken equals क्या? 4 hours, right? Yes, time taken is how much කට්ටිය? 4 hours දාගන්න. Yes, time taken is 4 hours. We don't know what? We don't know the distance, right? And what's the key point? The key point is, yes, the key point is මෙන්න මේ distance එකෙන් කට්ටිය මෙන්න මේ distance එකෙන් 1/3, yes, how much කට්ටිය? 1/3. Once again, 1/3. 1/3 is traveled with a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. මේක මාරමාරුයි. And what cut here? And the next what? Yeah. 2/3 or else, yeah, the next two portions. The first portion was travel at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. What about the remaining two portions? Yes, it's traveled at a speed of what? 40 kilometers per hour. All right. So once again, yes, Kati, what about the what about time taken? It's 4 hours. What about the distance? Abhi danne naha. So once again, abhi me distance එක කොටස් තුනකට බෙදුවොත් එහෙම කට්ටිය. If we divide this distance into 3 portions, one portion is travel at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour. What about the remaining two portions? It's travel at 40 kilometers. Yes, Katya. Per hour. All right. Yes, Katya. No issues, right? No issues. Okay. How to calculate the distance? That's the issue. How to calculate the distance? Speed equals, yes, Katya, speed equals distance. Distance divided by time taken. Are you all agreeing with me? Speed equals what? Distance divided by time taken. So how much is the speed? That's the problem. Anna prashni. Mara prashna kenne kattiya. Once again, I mean there is no common speed, right? There is no common speed. Yes. There is no common speed. Yeah, the first one. The first portion is traveled 30 kilometers per hour, and the remaining two portions are traveled 40 portions per hour. Yeah, 40 kilometers per hour. Yes. Time taken it's what? It's obvious. It's what? 4 hours. So distance we calculate yes, we need to calculate the distance. After distance calculate we need to calculate what distance. So what about the speed? Any volunteer, please? Average speed how much is the average speed? Average speed is it 30 kilometers per hour or 40 kilometers per hour? Yes, how much is the average speed? That's it. Just calculate the average speed. Just calculate the average speed. Just calculate the average speed. That's it. So once again, speed equals distance divided by time taken. That's what. That's we have learned from what? That is what we have learned from grade what? 607. So speed equals what? Distance divided by time taken. So distance time taken 4 hours, but the constant speed we don't know what. We don't know what. Constant speed, yes. We don't know what here. A constant speed. Api constant speed so any volunteer, please, how much is the what? How much is the average speed? Average speed how much is the average speed? So how much is the average speed? Yes, how much is the average speed? Alright, just give a second. Are you ready? Okay, so sir, can you please give a motivation? Remove Garai. Sack the fellows, but the thing is, I will not dagane. Vada case, Vada case. Vilana Sikala remove at the Vada case. Kanikaran Vada case. Alright, yes, Canavand. How much is the average speed? Canavand average speed together. Yes. So Canavand, how much is the average speed? On the what? The first portion of the journey is what? The first portion of the journey was traveled 30 kilometers per hour. Yes, 30 kilometers per hour. So the remaining two portions were traveled at how much at 40 kilometers. Yes, 40 kilometers per hour. That's it. 40 kilometers per hour. So I'm asking, how much is the common speed? Common speed, how much is the common speed? So the first portion of the journey was traveled 30 kilometers per hour, and the remaining one, two portions were traveled 40 kilometers per hour. So I'm asking very simple question. Average speed, that's it. Average speed, average speed 35 kilometers. Why are they saying 35? 31. 30 plus 40 30 plus 40 divide karna again cut. Yes, 30 plus 40 divide by 2. What's the answer? Yes, the answer is 35. Yes, the answer is 35. But this answer is wrong. Me answer ka varadi. This answer is wrong. It's not what? It's not 35 kilometers per hour. Answer script balagan nikiyanne. Answer script ke what? Deka tibbala deka varadi. Deka varadi. Yes, answer script ke deka tine but deka varadi. It's wrong. So කොහොමද කට්ටිය 35 kilometers per hour travel කරන්නේ? Once again මතක තියාගන්න මතක තියාගන්න one portion of the journey is only travel. Yeah. මේ journey එකෙන් කට්ටිය එක portion එකක් තමයි 30 kilometers per hour travel කරන්නේ. So දැන් මෙහෙම කිව්වනම් ඔයාලගේ ආන්සර් හරියා. දැන් මෙහෙම කිව්වනම් what? Half of what? Half of the journey what? Half of the journey was traveled by කියන්නේ by 30 kilometers. Yes, ඔන්න බලා ගන්න. 30 kilometers per hour. Half of the journey is traveled by 40 kilometers per hour. Sorry, 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, and what? And the remaining, and the what? And the remaining half. Yes, cut. And the what? And the remaining half was traveled by how much cut here? 40 kilometers per hour. මෙහෙම කියවනම් ඔයාලගේ ආන්සර් කරේ. Yes, it's perfectly correct cut here. Then yeah, ඔයාලට මේ දෙක බය නැතුව නේද? බය නැතුව එකතු කරලා දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න පුළුවන්. Yes. බය නැතුව එහෙම කරන්න පුළුවන්. Yes, you can simply do so. Yes. තේරෙනවද? Now did you understand the key point? ආන්සර් ස්ක්‍රිප්ට් එකේ තියෙන වැරදි. මෙහෙම තිබ්බොත් කට yes 35 will be the answer. Definitely then 35 is the answer. If they have specifically mentioned half of the journey was traveled by 30 kilometers per hour and the remaining half was traveled by 40 kilometers per hour, then you can what? Then you can take 30 plus 40 divided by 2. Yes, the answer is what? 35 kilometers per hour. Yes, then it's perfect. But why here it's not correct? Because may journey again, yes, out of this journey only one portion is what? Traveled by 30 kilometers per hour and the remaining two portions are traveled 40 kilometers per hour. Yes, what's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? So just what? Just take the next level. Okay, just what? Just take the difference between 30 kilometers and 40 kilometers. Yes, cut here. Just take the difference between 30 kilometers and 40 kilometers. It's how much? It's the difference is 10. Yeah, 10, right? It's 10. Yes, it's obviously 10. Maybe speed difference 10 kilometers, right? Yes, the difference is 10 kilometers. All right, yes, cut here. The difference is the difference. All right, something like this. Yes, 30 kilometers per hour. මෙතන දාගන්න කීයද කට්ටිය? 40 kilometers per hour. Yes, කට්ටිය 40 kilometers per hour. Yes, දාගන්න 40 kilometers per hour. All right. Hope it's very clear. So the difference is how much katiya? Difference is 10 kilometers per hour. කරනදී හරියට කරන්න බෑ කට්ටිය නේද? තේරුම් නැත්නම් it's no use, right? It's no use. So once again the difference is how much katiya? Difference is difference is 10 kilometers per hour. Yes, katiya, the difference is how much? 10 kilometers per hour. So yes, yeah, just divide this just divide this 10 by how much? 10 by 3 and multiply by 2. Then what's the answer? What's the answer? 6.6 or something, right? Something like this, right? Am I correct? So once again, difference I took what? I took the difference between 30 kilometers and 40 kilometers and divided by 3. Why is it? Because me mulu journey ekata madala wenne naha kattiya. Me mulu journey ekata madala wenne naha. This what? This speed is not relevant for the entire journey. Only 2 portions of the journey. So multiplied by 2. Just multiplied by 2. You'll get the answer how much? 31. Ara then 30 kiyanna kattiya 30 එකතු කරන්න අර වැඩි වෙන ස්පීඩ් එක. So the average අර වැඩි වෙන average speed එක කියද? It's 6.6. 6.6. All right. So what's the answer? Then divide, yeah, just multiply what? Multiply 36 can 36 by 36.6, yes. Or else, yeah, 36 multiplied by 4. What's the answer? මොකක්ද the answer කට්ටිය? What's the answer? 144 එනවා නේද කට්ටිය? 144 නැත්නම් 145, yes, අන්‍යගේ මට yes. 140, yeah, 6.6. That's the answer. ඒක තමයි answer කට්ටිය. That's the distance. දාගන්න 144 kilometers. That's the answer. That's the correct distance. Yes, that's the correct distance. මේක round off කරලා ගන්න නැත්නම් ඔයා කෙලින්ම ඕනනම් කොහම ගත yes ළඟම answer මොකක්ද කට්ටිය? 144 kilometers. මේක නෙවෙයි answer එක. It's not the answer. What's the answer? Answer number 3. Yes, the answer is answer number 3. හරිම answer එකට හරිම answer එක තා පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනස් වෙනවා. But yes, the most suitable answer is answer number 3. It's the most suitable answer. Alright, අපි 16 යමු කට්ටිය. Let's move to question number 16. Let's move to what kati question number 16. Nima started a business by investing 500,000. After 4 years, right? Yeah, join the business what, with an amount of 7,50,000. If the profit obtained at the end of 3 years after the business was started was divided proportionately to both, yeah, to both money invested by a person and the name, sorry, money invested by the person and the time. Yeah, what was the ratio of Nimal's profit to Qadar? Yes, what's the answer? What's the answer? මොකක්ද the answer කියන්න බලන්න. Nimal started a business. Okay, ඔන්න දරා ගන්න. Yes, කටේ Nimal started a business. Nimal business එකක් පටන් ගත්තා by investing 500,000. Yes, 500,000. Okay. Then another partner was introduced to the business after 4 months. Okay. And he introduces 7,50,000. ඔන්න බලන්න. මෙතන කට්ටිය හොඳට තේරුම් ගන්න. ගොඩක් ළමයි මේක වරද්ද ගන්නවා. Yes, ගොඩක් ළමයි මේක වරද්ද ගන්නවා. මෙතන we need to what? We need to ඔන්න බලන්න. Here we need to calculate what? Calculate the profit sharing ratio. Yes, here we need to calculate the profit sharing ratio by considering the, by what? By considering the amount as well as what? As well as time. Amount as well as what? As well as time. So here we need to calculate the profit sharing ratio by considering the amount as well as time. So what about the amount cut here? So the amount is so the amount is, yes, that's Nimal 500,000, Qadar, yes, 7,50,000. What about the time? Yes, let's consider time in month. Dagan a month only. අනිවාර්යෙන් කට්ටිය මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ නම okay. මේ type ප්‍රශ්න අනිවාර්යෙන් ඉන්න හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න. What about the time කට්ටිය? Yes, for 3 years or else, yeah, 3 years කියන්න කට්ටිය එක අවුරුද්දකට මාස 12. Yes, 1 year contains 12 months, so 12 multiplied by කියන්න 6 is 30 what? 36 months. What about what? What about Qadar? Yes, he is only introducing කියන්න for 32 months. Why is it කට්ටිය? 2 months. Why is it? Because he is introducing 7,50,000 cash after 4 months, right? Yes, Kati, after 4 months. After 4 months, after 4 months, yes, these partners joined to the business with an amount of how much? 7,50,000. So yeah, may business sally contribute only for 32 months. Why is it? Because he was not there for entire 3 years. Me mulu අවුරුදු 3ට මෙයා හිටියේ නෑ කට්ටිය. තේරුණාද? He was only there for what? 2 years and he was only there for 2 years and 8 months. Simply these partners available in the business for 2 years and 8 months. What about me? Nimal business එක පටන් ගත්ත දවස් ඉඳන් හිටියා. So simply what? He was there for 3 years. 3 years. So 3 years එක තමයි months වලින් ගත්තේ. තේරුම් ගන්න කඩේ. Try to understand that. So Nimal was what? Nimal was in the business for entirely 3 years. So in months, 1 year equals 12 months. So 3 years can cut 36 months. What about this partner? මෙයා ආවේ කට්ටිය business එක පටන් අරගෙන this partners joined to the business after after 4 months. Yes, කට්ටිය after 4 months the business has started. Business එක පටන් ගත්තට පස්සේ මාස 4කට පස්සේ මේ partner ආවේ. So this partner was available in the business for 2 years and 8. So just what? Now multiply this. Multiply. Just multiply. So product in the මෙතන කට්ටිය එනවා 36 මෙතන එනවා 180යි. Yeah, මෙතන 180යි. දැන් බින්දු කියා කියනවාද කට්ටිය? 1 2 3යි. Yeah, something like this. Look, don't know. Yeah, whether I'm correct or not, පොඩ්ඩක් මට message එකක් දාන්න කට්ටිය. 500,000 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 36,000. What's the answer? 500,000 multiplied by 36. Yeah, is this the answer? Yes, is this the answer? පොඩ්ඩක් මට දාන්න මට එන්නේ නැහැ. හරිනේද මම හරිනේ? Please confirm me කට්ටිය. හරිද? 18 පහක් 18 sorry 36 පහක් 180යි 180යි බිංදු පහ. Yes, yes. හරිනේ කට්ටිය? Yeah, it's correct, right? Okay, thank you for your response. Okay. අනිත් පැත්තෙන් කීයද කට්ටිය? අනිත් පැත්තෙන් දාගන්න 7 lakh what? 7,50,000. 7,50,000 multiplied by what? 30. 2, right? So what's the answer? Is it 24 million? I'm not sure. I'm not using the calculator. So මට වරදින්න පුළුවන්. මිනිස්සුන්ට වරදින්න කට්ටිය ඉතින් මටත් වරදින්න පුළුවන්. Is it 24 million? Not sure. Is it 24 million? හරිද? හරිනේ. Okay. මට වරදින්න පුළුවන්. මට වරදින්න පුළුවන්. Yes. මම පිළිගන්නවා. එන්න පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. Alright, මේක කට්ටිය millions වලින් ලියමු. Then it's very easy, right? So it's what? It's 18 million is to 18 million is to 24 million. ඉතින් කට්ටිය මේක තව simplify කරන්නකො ඉතින්. දෙපැත්තම 6න් බෙදන්න. So what's the answer? It's 3:4. Yes, that's the answer. It's 3:4. Why 32.8? It's simply 32 months. It's not 30 the number of months are 32 months. It's not 32.8. So these partners available in the business only for 32 months, not what? 32.8 months. When the 8 taka. Yes. When the 8 taka. What's the answer? So the answer is what? Simple. You මොනවද මේ? මොනවද මේ කියලා තියනවානේ? දාගන්න. By so by we can get the value. Yes, මෙච්චරයි කට්ටිය answer එක. Simply here we what? Here we need to calculate the profit share ratio by considering the amount as well as the time. දෙකම consider කරනවා. So Nimal 5 lakhs, මෙයා 7,50,000. So the time Nimal was available in the business was 3 years or else 36 months. These partners joined after 4 months. So which means he was available in the business for only 32 months. So just when we multiply these two, මෙතන 18 million එනවා. The 24 million එනවා. අපි මේක further simplify කරාම yes, we get what? We get a profit share ratio of 3:4. That's it. That's it. That's it, cut it. I got that. That's it. No. Calculators are in the back. No, can't. Right. But I need to join in at the video and alternate. I'm banning the Yano, I think. Again. So my idea to discuss granite because you're campus not campus you know, based on what? Based on students' request only mom make a based on the request of the students, me all told him that. Because කට්ටිය මොකද මේ ටික repeat වෙනවා කොහමද? ඔයා පොඩ්ඩක් කට්ටිය 2000 වත් 2021 ගේ paper එක බලන්නකෝ. Just refer 2021 paper. මේවා වෙනස් වෙනවා. The first one. The first 10 MCQs අනිවාර්යෙන් වෙනස් වෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒවා කරලා වැඩක් නැහැ. No point of doing those MCQs, but yes, මෙන්න මේවා ගැන කට්ටිය nature will be most the same. Either nature will be what? Same. Yes. බොහෝ දුරට nature will be same. No, it's not over. දාගන්න. not over. තව ලස්සන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. තව ලස්සන ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. මෙයාට ඔක්කොම shortcuts තියෙනවා. In a group of 10 children, okay, not in a group of okay, so children කියලා කාටි number of children කියලා. It's 10 children. නම් එකද මම එදා නම් එක දැම්ම කට්ටිය. Yeah. මෙහෙමයි. නිකම් message කරන්න එපා. නම් එක දාන්න නිකම් message කරන්න බොරුවට. I thought it's 07288484432. Yes. දාගන්න. So once again, number of children. Answer කියන්න බලන්න මේ case කට්ටිය answer කියන්න. Yes, answer කියන්න බලන්න ටක් ගාලා. What's the answer? ටක් ගාලා කියන්න what's the answer? ටක් ගාලා what's the answer? Here we have multiple answers. Yes. Answer script එක බලන්න එපා කට්ටිය. Please don't refer the answer script. වැඩක් නැහැ anything answer script එක බලලා කියලා. ඒක ඔයාගේ answer එක නෙමෙයිනේ. It's not your answer, right? I want your answer. මට answer script එකේ answer script එකෙන් answer එක බලන්න ඕන නම් මම ඔයාලගෙන් අහන්නේ නැහැ. That's the point, right? Point එකක් තියෙනනේ. answer script එකෙන් මට answer එක ඕන නම් මම ඔයාලගෙන් අහන්නේ නැහැ. මම answer script එක බලන්න. Yes, what's the answer? We have answer number 2, 3, yeah, 1, 4, yes. 5 විතරයි නැද්ද? 5 තියපද? 5 තියෙනවා. Yes. 5ක් තියෙනවා. හොඳ වෙලාවට 5ක් දැම්මේ නේ කට්ටිය answers. මීට වඩා දැම්මම නම් මරු. 6 නේද? 6ක් තිබ්බනම් කට්ටිය ඒකටත් තියයි. All right. නෑ මේක හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. It's a good question. ඔන්න බලන්න key point එක. ඔන්න බලන්න. Number of children. Yes, kati number of children. Yes, number of children. How much it? It's 10 children. Yes, mage personal class එකට එන ළමයි ඉන්නවද? පොඩ message එකක් දාන්න. කයල් දෙයක්. Number of children. Yes, it's 10 children. Right. It's okay. Yes. සර්වර් දැන් මතක් කරගන්න එපා ඔගේ. දැන් ඔයාලා සර්වර් ගැන මතක් කරගන්න එපා. So number of what? Number of children equals kitchen. Yeah, 10 children. Out of this 10 ඔන්න බලන්න මේ 10 පොඩි වෙක්කෙනාගේ වයස කීයද? It's what? 8 years. Yes. 8 years. It's 8 years. Okay. It's up. It's 8 years. Youngest. The youngest child. Youngest ළමයාගේ දාගන්න කට්ටිය. මේතින් youngest child. So the youngest ළමයාගේ කට්ටිය වයස කීයද? අවුරුදු 8යි. අවුරුදු කීයද? අවුරුදු 8යි. එතකොට කට්ටිය වැඩිමල්ම ළමයාගේ yes. What about the eldest child? Yes, the age of the eldest child is 16. Yes, yes, the yeah, yes, the කියන කට්ටිය. Age of the eldest child is how much? Eldest child is 16. It's 16. Yes, මේක ගොඩක් වටිනවා. Okay, this question is very important. එන්න හොඳට අහන් ඉන්න. A group of 10 children. So how much is the number of children? Yes, Katya, it's 10 children. Youngest, yeah, youngest malamyage age. Yes, the age of the youngest child is 8 years. The age of the what? Eldest child is 16 years. Okay. Then lamai, yeah, lamai denne age එක අපි දන්නවා. What about the remaining one? Remaining 8 students. We don't know the we don't know the age. Remaining what? Remaining 8 students. අපි ඇත්තටම age එක දන්නේ නැහැ කට්ටිය. හරිද? Remaining what? Remaining 8 students or else remaining 8 children. Age what? Age unknown. දාගන්න කට්ටිය. Age unknown. Who knows? It's an age unknown. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ ඇත්තටම. Age එක දාගන්න. So we don't know the age. So remaining 8 children, yes, the age what? Yes, the age is unknown. So number of children in a family is 10 children. Paule වැඩිමලාගේ වයස 16 years. Yes, the youngest of the family is 8 years. So එතකොට කට්ටියනේ ළමයි දෙන්නෙක් අහවරයි. Yes, 2 children are gone. What about the remaining 8 children? We don't know that. We don't know the age, but definitely, definitely, their ages are between 8 and 16. Make sure cut, yes. Make sure. But make sure, but definitely the ages are between what? 8 and 16. Why is it? Because the youngest child is 8 years and the eldest child is 16 years. So the remaining 8 children, yes, their age is unknown, but definitely their ages are what? Between 8 and 16 years. Then in a group of 10 children, the youngest is 8 years old and the oldest is 16 years old. If the sum of the ages of the children, okay, we knew something or else we got to know something new. What's that? Sum is 120. Yes, 120. Some කියන්න කට්ටිය addition of the ages of all 10 10 students. Now we know a lot of things. So number of children is the high. So what about the sum of those sum of the ages of those 10 children? It's 120. So the so can anyone let me know the sum of these what? Let me know the sum of the ages of these 8 students. Any volunteer, please? Any volunteer? Yes. That's it. It's obviously 96. Why is it cut here? So if the sum of the ages of the 10 students are 120, and if the youngest child's age is 8 years, just reduce? Reduce how much? Reduce 8 years from 120. Okay. And the eldest child has age of 16. Then what's the answer? Then how much is the sum of the ages of the remaining 8 children? It's obviously how much? It's obviously 96, right? I'll agree with me. It's done, right? So what? Sum of the ages of these 8 students are how much? 96. How much 96? අඩු මෙක්කෙනාගේ age එක 8යි වැඩි මෙක්කෙනාගේ age එක 16යි. ඉතින් මේ දෙක අයින් කරන්න. then you get 96. That's again, that's the sum of the what? Ages of the remaining 8 students. Then මොකද්ද මේ ලහන්නේ? What is the least possible number of students whose ages are more than 12? Yes, are more than 12. But less than 16. What is the answer? මොකක්ද answer? So they're asking what is the least what? They're asking least possible number of students whose ages are more than 12 years, but not less than 16. What's the answer? What's the answer? So first of all, මෙන්න මේක තමයි ගොඩක් අය පටල ගන්න. යාලා අන්නේ out of what? Out of the remaining students, okay? They're asking out of the remaining students. Okay, out of the remaining students, or man, out of the remaining 8 students, they're asking minimum number of students. Minimum number of students. Minimum number of students. Whose ages are greater than 12, but less than 16 are available out of the remaining students. Yes, number of students whose ages are greater than 12 but less than 16 are available. Yes, what's the answer? What's the answer? මොකක්ද answer? Answer is 0. Answer is 0. Why is it? දැන් හිතන්න කට්ටිය ඉතුරු ළමයි 8 දෙනාගේම what? ඉතුරු ළමයි 8 දෙනාගේම age එක 12 නම් කට්ටිය. If all the ages of the remaining 8 students are 12 years, then there is no student whose age will be greater than 12. That's the key point. For example, දැන් මෙතන අහන least නේ කට්ටිය. ඉතින් least කියන්නේ ඉතින් least කියන්නේ අවම least possible number of children whose ages are more than 12 but less than 16. Simply it's 0. Why is it? So the age what? Just give me a second. පොඩ්ඩක් මේක expand කරන්න. I'll expand it a bit. Okay. ඔන්න බලන්න. So දාගන්න number of what? Number of total age of කරි දාගන්න total age of මේකට අකල් දාගන්න total age of remaining 8 students. How much is it cut? It's simply 96 cut. It's what? 96. It's 96. Yes, 96. All right. So then හිතන්න කට්ටිය if what? If let's assume if age of one student is one student is 8. Yes, if it's 8. Sorry, is 12. Yes. Then ලස්සන්ට කට්ටිය නේද? ළමයි 8 දෙනාගේ age එක හැදෙනවා. if age of one student is 12 years, yes, ලස්සන්ට 96 හැදෙනවා කට්ටිය. 96 divided by 12 years, yes, you'll get what? 8 children. Yes, wait here. So simply if all the remaining children are 12 years old, simply there will be no child who is greater than 12 or less than 16. So answer is what? 8 students. 8 students. So I'll write something like this. Making all the theory. ගොඩක් අයට මෙන්න මේ note එකෙන් මේක තේරෙයි. So what's the note? මෙන්න මෙහෙම දාගමු. Let's write something like this. if all the remaining students age, if all the remaining 8 students, have an age of 8 years, simply there will be no student who will have an age more than 12 years. It's more than 12 years, what? And less than 16 years. That's it. It's done. Rather simple මේවා. අමාරු නෑ. අමාරු as well toggle on ස්පේස් එකක් ගහගන්න ඕන මම නේද? ඔන්න මේක delete කරා. So the answer is 0. If all the remaining students have an average age of 12 years, simply no student will have an age more than 12 years old. Sorry, yeah, 12 years old. So what next? අපි මෙන්න මේකට යමු. හරි මේකේ answer කියන්න බලන්න. Yeah, මේකේ answer මොකක්ද? The length of a rectangle is reduced by 25% and the its breadth is reduced by its breadth is increased by 50%. What is the change in area of the rectangle in a percentage? What's the answer? What's the answer? What's the answer? Yes, what's the answer? ඔන්න බලන්න මම මේක ලස්සනට ඔයාලට උගන්වන්නම්. මේ බලන්න මේක ලස්සනට උගන්වන්නම්. Rectangle. Okay, let's assume, okay. So let's assume length කියන්න. Length let's assume the length is 100 meters. Yes, let's assume the length is කියන්න. The length is 100 meters, okay? So the length is how much? 100 meters. ඔන්න බලා ගන්න. Yes, the length is how much? 100 meters. Breadth is කියන්න. Breadth is breadth is 50 50 meters. So once again, yeah, මෙන්න මේක තමයි assumption එක. දැන් ඉතින් අහන්න එපා sir කොහෙන්ද sir 50 ආවේ කොහෙන්ද sir 100 ආ කියලා අහන්න එපා කට්ටිය. It's an assumption. ඔයාලට කැමති value එකක් ඔයාලා දාගන්න. ඔයාලට නේද ඔයාලා මේ 100 50 දාන්න කැමති නැත්නම් ඔයාලා කැමති amount එකක් දාගන්න. That's up to you. Yeah, ඔයා කැමති amount එක length එකටයි breadth එකටයි දාගන්න. That's yeah, none of my business as well as ඒක කිසිම අවුලක් නැහැ කට්ටිය. No issues. So the what? Breadth is 50 meters and the length is 100 meters. Yes, cut the breadth is the breadth is 50 meters and the length is 100 meters. So what has happened? The length of a rectangle is reduced by 25%. Then මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? මේ කියන්න මෙන්න මේ ඔනවා ගන්න. Alright, yes, කට්ටිය මෙන්න මේ rectangle එකේ ඔන්න බලන්න මෙන්න මේ rectangle එකේ what will happen to the length එක කට්ටිය 25% වලින් අඩු වෙනවා. It's decreased by how much? 25%. Yes, the length is gonna decrease by how much? 25%. So how much is gonna කට්ටිය? So how much will be remaining? 75% will be remaining. So how much is 75% of 100 meters? It's now only 75 meters. Yes, that's the key point. Underline that. That's the key point. What will happen? So a rectangle which had a length of 100 meters was decreased by 25%. So if the length is 100 meters cut here, it's decreased to 75 meters. That's something very obvious. උගන්වන්න ඕන දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. All right. Now did you understand? දැන් තේරෙනව නේද? මේ simple නේ. එක් ඔයාලා I mean මාර මේකක් යනවානේ කතා කරන්න මේ අමාරුයි කියලා. It's not that much of difficult. Not that much of difficult. All right. So what about that? What about the මේක කීයද කලින් 75 right? 75 cm. Yeah. අලුත් length එක කට්ටිය 75 cm. Yes, the new length is 75 cm. It's 75 cm. So what about the breadth cut here? Breadth is originally 50 meters, and what happened? And it's increased by 50%. So yeah, how much is 50% of 50 meters? Is it 25? Yes, it's 25, right? So which means mere rectangle, yeah. Now this rectangle is being increased by how much? 50%. So which means the current breadth is 75 meters. Yes. So then the what area equals, yes, cut your length what? Length multiplied by breadth. Length multiplied by breadth. Yes, area equals what? Length multiplied by breadth. Okay, that's something we know. What about all figure? According to what? All figure, how much is the length cut here? The length was 100 meters. How much is the breadth? That was 50 meters, right? So make your answer. So the answer is 5,000 meters square, right? Yes, square call dagan. Dagan. What about the new figure? New figure. It's easy peasy, yes, lemon squeezy. New figure ki length ka kiya da 75 meters. Breadth ka kiya da 75 meters. Meka kattiya 5,625. Not sure. 25. Man. Nang harade kattiya. Nathama වැරදිද? Am I wrong? දාගන්න. Yes. කිමං එක උගන්නන්නම් කටි. මං okay shortcut එක මං yes session එකේ ගන්නවා but අදත් කමක් නැම උගන්නන්න. So what has happened to the area? Area has been obviously increased. Area has been increased. What about the percentage? Percentage එක කීයද කට්ටිය? What about the percentage? බලන්න yeah increase වුණ amount එක කීයද කට්ටිය? 625, right? Yes, it's 625. So 5,000, yeah, අපි 5,000 වලට බැලුවට පස්සේ how much is 625? Is it 12 point? Yes, cut here. Is it 12 point something? මෙහෙම එකක්ද? Is it 12? Yeah, it is increased by how much? 12.5%. Is it? Yeah, it's increased by 12.5%. Are you all agreeing with me? දැන් තේරෙනවද? හරිද? කොහොමද කට්ටිය 12.5% ආවේ? Yes. Okay, දාගන්න. ඔන්න බලන්න. හරි මම උගන්වන්න. ඔයාලා ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. කලබල වෙන්න එපා ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ උගන්වන්න. So yes. ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ උගන්වන්න. මම මේ ක්ලියර් කරනවා. ඔයාලා ක්ලියර් this part. මම ක්ලියර් කරනවා. මෙතන දාගන්න. if කියන්නේ. So if initial yes, initially it's 5,000 meters නේ. If 5,000 meters is equals 100%, වැඩිලා තියෙන්නේ කීයෙන්ද කට්ටිය? වැඩිලා තියෙන්නේ 625 meters square වලින්. So yeah, how much is it? How much is it? අච්චරට මෙච්චර නම් මෙච්චරට කොච්චරද? අච්චරට මෙච්චර නම් මෙච්චරට කොච්චරද? That's it. අච්චරට මෙච්චර නම් මෙච්චර කොච්චරද? Answer කියනවාද කට්ටිය 12.5%? Is it coming? Now it's cross multiplication. Is it coming කට්ටිය නේද answer එක පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. 5,000, yeah. So 625 multiplied by 100 divided by 5,000. What's the answer? Simply 625 multiplied by 100 divided by 5,000. Yes, cut. Is it 12.5? Please confirm me the answer. So simply what has happened to the area? It has been increased by 12. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's simply the answer is 12.5%. Once again, yes, according to all figure, the area is how much? 5,000 meters per square. According to the new figure, it's how much? 5,625 meters square. Okay. So what about the difference? Difference is 625, or else the area has been increased by 625. So 5,000 meters square equals 100%. If 5,000 meters square equals 100%, how much is 625 square? How much is it? So what's the answer? This is 12.5%. Yes, this is 12.5%. That's it. Okay, so that's all for this session. So that's all for this session. Then ඔක්කොම accounting part එක කියලා දුන්නා, but මම තව පොඩි shortcut එකක් ගන්නවා කටි මේ කියන්නේ multiplication. For example, ඔයාලට හොඳට අහගන්න කට්ටිය GK නේද? GK paper එකේ ඔයාලට calculator එක මම දැනුවත්ව අරන් යන්න දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒතර multiplication වගේ දේවල් කරන්න ඕනේ කට්ටිය වට. ඔයාලගේ මොලේ the multiplication should be what? Done by your mind. Okay, simply as per my knowledge, but as per my knowledge, just calculators are not being allowed for GK paper. Same allow when that. So in the කටි දැන් මේ වගේ දෙයක් multiply කරන්න આવුත් එimhe how will you multiply කියන්න බෑ. ඔයාලා මොකක් කර කියන්නේ something like this. How to multiply? දැන් මේක දන්නවද multiply කරන්න? Yes, මේක multiply කරන්න දන්නවද කට්ටිය? මේක එකපාර multiply කරලා answer ගන්න පුළුවන්. Yes, it's really simple. කොහොමද multiply කරන්න ඕන බලන්න. But first of all මේක මෙහෙම මට අකරෙන් ලියන්න. පාරක් කියන්න. So once again, first of all, multiply what? 1,240 by 50. So how much is it? So the answer is cut here. So the answer is 600 and මේ මේකක් කියනවා 6 something like this. So is it 62,000 cut here? Is it 62,000? Yes, it's 62,000, right? හරිනේ. ඔන්න කෙලියම 60,000 ගත්තා. ඊට පස්සේ මොකද්ද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? දැන් අර වැඩිපුර ගත්ත 5 අඩු කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. Yes, minus what? Minus 1 what? 1 yes, මෙන්න මේක multiply by what? Multiply by 5. Yes, and you'll get the answer. දැන් මේකත් calculate කරන්න අමාරු නම් it's very simple. So the answer 62,000 minus 62,000 minus 6,200. Then you'll get the answer. So the answer is I think 55,800. Am I correct? Is this the answer? Is this the answer? Yes, right? Yeah. So අන්න ඒ වගේ කට්ටිය දැන් once again මම දන්නවා ගොඩක් අය නේද ගොඩක් අයට 1240 45 multiply කරන්න කිව්වොත් it's really difficult, right? But simply you cannot multiply it by 50 වලින් multiply කරලා ඔයා වැඩිපුර එකතු කරේ 5ක් නේ 5යි වෙනම අයින් කරන්න. It's a shortcut. That's a shortcut. Yes, that's a shortcut. මම මේ ලොකු value එකක් ඔයාලා ඉස්සරහ multiply කරලා වෙන්නේ 1240 multiply by what? 45. Yes. මේ වගේ දෙයක් මෙච්චර උඩරට එන්නේත් නැහැ. But once again, very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. Simply use these methods. මේ වගේ what methods use කරන්න. ඔයාලත් ඔයගේ සාමාන්‍ය value එකක් දෙන්න. ඔය සාමාන්‍ය value එකක් දෙන්න බලන්න. Tagal then. Yes. Any volunteer, please? Any volunteer? Tagal කියන්න. Okay, there is an answer. Okay, 320. Okay, මේ බලන්න answer එක. ඔන්න everyone දාන්න. everyone දාලා නෑ මම direct දාලා තියෙනවා. 340 multiply by yes කටි 20 කීයද? It's 59, right? Yes, it's 59. Yes. So මේ වගේ තැනකදී yes කට්ටිය once again it's a bit tricky, okay? It's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. So මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? First of all, yeah. අපිට once again කියන්න මෙතන 349 multiplied by 50 ගන්න පුළුවන් බය නැතු. බය නැතු ගන්න පුළුවන්. How much is it? So the answer 32,400 minus 16,000. 16,200. Okay. So the answer is what? 16,200. 16,200 ඉතින් මොනවද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? 1620ක් එකතු කරා. හරිද? 1620ක් එකතු කරා how much is it? ඔන්න බලන්න. ඔන්න ඊට පස්සේ මේකෙන් කියන්න කටිය මේකෙන් 59ක් අඩු කරා. yes 59ක් අඩු කරාට පස්සේ ආන්සර් කීයද කියන්න බලන්න. it's 17,700 and I think it's 61. මම හරිද කට්ටිය? correct. වරදින්න පුළුවන් මම මීහෙක් okay. මම කැල්ල එකක් නෙමෙයි. මට වරදින්න පුළුවන් but anyway is the answer correct? Is the answer correct? මම හරිද? නැත්නම් වැරදිද? මෙන්න මේක 324 multiplied by 59. yes the answer is 70,700 and what? 61. මොකද්ද කට්ටිය මං කරේ දැන් මට කොහොමද කට්ටිය මට කොහොමද කරන්නේ answer. alright yes හරිනේ answer. වැඩේ ගොඩ. දැන් මොකද්ද කට්ටිය කරන් තියෙන්නේ? simply what first of all කියන්නේ multiply 324 by 50. So the answer is කියන්නේ 16,200. ඊට පස්සේ කෙලින්ම කට්ටිය ආයේ නේද? ආයි 10ක් එකතු කරන්න. ආයි 10ක් එකතු කරන්න. So how much is it? පඩකින්න නෑ මෙතන කට්ටිය එකතු කරනවා 10ක් 10ක් කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙච්චර. okay 10ක් කියන්නේ ඔන්න බලන්න 10ක් කියන්නේ 3000ට ඔන්න බලන්න 3240යි. okay 3240යි 3240යි මට ටක් ගාලා මේක දාන්න 3240යි 3240යි කියන්නේ yes කටේ දාගන්න just give a second 3240යි කියන්නේ නෑ ලොකු අවුලක් නෑ no issues 3240යි කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? it's මෙතන දැම්ම මේක 40 මේක 40යි මේක 90යි කියන්නේ මේක එකයි මේකෙන් කියන්නේ මේකෙන් දැන් 59ක් අයින් කරන්න. දැන් එනවනේ answer. now answer will come. yes what's the answer? it's 19 is what's the answer got it? yeah 19,116 answer එනවනේ. හරි වෙයිද? is the answer. වගේ you can use shortcuts. okay වගේ shortcuts තියෙනවා. simply මම මොකද්ද කරේ first of all නේද මට කෙලින්ම කොහොමද 59 multiply කරන්න බෑ. so මොකද්ද මම කරේ first of all 324 multiply by 50 then I කියන්නේ then I multiply by 10 then වැඩිපුරම එකන්නේ multiply කරේ ඒක මම අයින් කරා 59. that's the answer. so I'll get what? I'll get the answer. 19,190 sorry 160. all right. so that's all for this session. hope you enjoy session. කොහමද හිට නේද? tape එක අස්සන්න කරගන්න කට්ටිය. then yeah have a nice day නම් මං ගියා. bye yeah just give a second.